Shalom, welcome to my channel. I'm Cass, and I want to give you a short review about something else. Not a car, not a remote. Talked about remotes, talked about cars, I've even talked about tires and wheels and painting stuff even. I want to talk to you about servos. High-end servos, not the cheap servos that you get from the Chinese, from Amazon, from AliExpress, that you don't get any reliability problems or insurance or even coverage over them. I'm going to talk to you about SRT, a high-end servo that Nato Sun brings into Israel. He just gave me a bunch of them to review, check out, say what I think about them. I've put these in my cars. These are some of my spares. This one is missing because it's in the car, and I haven't got a machine to test them. I'm not going to show you what the specs show. I'm just going to talk in general about these servos. SRT, a good high-end option opposite the Sanwa, Futaba, Copropo, Protex, Spectrum. This is also a high-end firm, and I've got a bunch of servos from them, and I'm just going to go over the specs very shortly and tell you the differences between them. Okay, so the first servo I've got here, this one is the 3017. Okay, it's a basic servo for 20 kilos, 0.17 seconds, and it's about 190 shekel in Israel. I'm not going to translate to dollars. You can do that wherever you are. The next one I'm talking about is if you want a bit of a stronger servo than the 3017, you get the 3020. The 3020 is a 20 kilo servo. It's a bit faster. It's 0.13, and it costs about 250 shekel. These are the two basic servos. If you want to replace your RTR servo, I've put the 3017 in my drag racer. I don't need a very quick servo in there, and it works fine for the price it is. Next servo I'm going to talk about, this one is the 5020. The 5020 is a full titanium servo, also 20 kilos. It's not as quick, okay, it's an 0.18, but it's full titanium, which means it's lighter in weight. It's more for speed runs. So if you're running a speed run car, titanium used in cars is usually to make the car lighter, not stronger parts but lighter parts. So that's a full titanium servo meant for speed runs. This servo over here, which I've got in here, is the 6012. The 6012 is a high voltage servo, and it's a racing servo, low profile servo. It's sitting in my Serpent as a race servo. It's very quick. It's a 9 kilo servo, and it's a 0.057 milliseconds. Very quick servo. I've got it in both of my race cars, and I love it. It really does the job, and for the price it is, it's worth it. It's about 390 shekel, but this one's not 190, this one's 250, this one's 280. And then we jump up to the 390, which is the high voltage servo, the racing servo. And the last one I've got is the W45. This is a crawler servo. I've got it in my crawler. It has got 30 to 40 kilo weight servo. It's not as quick. It's an 0.20, but I don't need a very fast servo in my crawler. I need a very strong servo in my crawler, and this one definitely does the job. It's about 410 shekel in Israel. People have also put it in the 1/8 scale cars, in the Craytons and the Notoriouses. I don't know what else. So I've heard. I haven't got any. I'm really pleased with these servos. They do a wonderful job. I've used 4 of them already. They're in my cars. These are the spares, and I'm really pleased with them. For the price they come, they're a high-end servo that are a bit cheaper than the Protex, Spectrum, Futaba proper and all the rest. And it's not a Chinese servo that I have to wait for mail and don't know when it comes, and the prices might be cheap from China, but you never get real insurance that you're gonna get the product, or the actual product, or a good product. This was just a short review about the SRT servos that I get from Nato Sun. There are other companies in as well that also bring servos in. You've got JB Racing, he brings a whole bunch of servos, RC Zone, and Tisanim, all their shops, most of them get servos. This is what Nato Sun brings in, SRT, high-end servos that I really like. I'm Cass. I hope you enjoy my reviews. Shalom.